Hi.
Hi, everybody.
It's wonderful to see you. I know a few of you will be joining us as we get started. I'm excited to hang out with AJ and all of you, our neurokin across the world. We're going to have some interesting information that we're going to share with you today about a new program that we collaborated to create. And we are so excited about it. And so we're hoping that excitement trickles down to you as we start sharing these info sessions about the new program. So, first, I'll go ahead and introduce myself, and then I'll let AJ introduce herself or themselves. My name is Janelle Johnson, licensed marriage and family therapist. I am CEO and co founder of Bridges Family Life Center. We're in Garner, North Carolina, in the US. And we love all things mental health, all things disability, specifically Black and Brown families that are disabled. That's kind of our jam. And the reason that neurodiversity is important to us is because we're a neurodivergent family, myself and my husband and my son. So that's a lot of the stuff that we're really involved in and love to do. I won't bore you with my bio because it's long. I'll throw it over to AJ, let them introduce themselves.
Thanks so much, Janelle. I am AJ Locashio. I am the founder of Umbrella Alliance US, and I am the executive director as well. And we look directly at the economic security of ND folks. I myself am neurodivergent, autistic, and ADHD. And I am just so glad to be here today and to have collaborated with Janelle on this. So, Janelle, tell us what's going on.
All right, so you all might know a little bit about this because we've been whispering about it for the last couple of weeks and throwing hints out there. But we want to officially announce that we have collaborated to create ND Groundwork. ND standing for neurodivergent. ND Groundwork. So we're really excited. We've put together this program in light of recent events in the neurodivergent community. Um, we noticed this dissension and difficulty connecting with one another, differences of opinion, uh, overlooking overlooking human rights and not understanding biases. So some opinions, some biases in there, but there's just a lot going on. And what we came to understand is that it's not just this particular issue around our trans brothers and sisters um, and other folks. It's not just about trans folks. It's something that continually happens in the neurodivergent community. It comes in waves, right? And we said, okay, so what can we do to create something that's actually going to ensure the longevity of the neurodiversity movement, that's going to strengthen us, it's going to shore us up? And we decided to come up with ND Groundwork. So, yay, ND Groundwork. We're super excited. We're super excited about it. So, what is ND Groundwork? ND Groundwork is a sharing circle, and it is an international sharing circle. It will be held virtually, and it's going to be held on July 31st. AJ will tell you a bit more about that towards the end. And we are focused on channeling three S's. So, systems of support, systems of stability, and systems of sustainability. So, people who join the sharing circle, they'll be able to learn more about what those things mean and how those things are going to ensure that our foundation is strong, remains strong, and then we have the tools to go back and fix it anytime that things wear down or anytime that things get a little shaky. We can go back and use the same tools continually. So ND Groundwork was created by myself, Janelle Johnson, also AJ, and Lana and Saskia. So there are our partners in the Netherlands, and we're super excited to work with them. I can't tell y'all how, oh my gosh, over the moon I am just thinking about having an international sharing circle for the indie community. It's kind of mind blowing, kind of cool. All of our specialties coming together and us being able to put this together in, oh my gosh, we're just spouting out ideas and things are just coming together like it's meant to be. It's fate. So it's really cool, and we can't wait to share what we're creating with you all. So who is ND Groundwork for? ND Groundwork is for individuals who are interested in actively working on things around ND advocacy, folks who are part of ND communities and organizations, and people who are open-minded. So it's not that everyone that's going to come to ND Groundwork has quote unquote arrived or they're social justice champions. It's not necessarily that. The point of ND Groundwork is to help everybody come to a consensus on what our community values, what we need, and how we can heal and grow and thrive together. And that is something that we needed to have a space that we can cultivate together. And we just didn't have that space. So that's why we decided to create ND Groundwork. So yes, ND Groundwork is for people who want to learn how to be responsive, especially when it comes to uncomfortable situations, instead of being reactive. Who is ND Groundwork not for? ND Groundwork is not for people who are easily dysregulated and triggered. And when we say easily dysregulated and triggered, it's not that you can't be dysregulated and triggered. It's that you have some tools to be able to help regulate yourself or help get yourself back on track. And you know how to advocate for yourself if you need assistance in doing that. So it's not that you can't get dysregulated. It's that you have a little bit of tools in your toolbox so that you can join a sharing circle and help that sharing circle be productive for yourself and for everyone else there. It is not for people who are not open to ideas of others. So people who are closed-minded. And very important, it is not for know-it-alls. This space is centered in what we call cultural humility. You will learn about that when you join the group. So it's very important that folks are receptive to the thoughts and the opinions of others. So that's who it's not for, just those folks. So that's a little bit about ND Groundwork. We're really excited again, y'all. I can't explain to you how much excitement I have for this group. We're gonna again it's gonna be taking place on July 31st. It does have a fee associated. It's $25. That's a highly discounted fee to be able to work with the team that we've assimilated to put this together. It's a highly discounted rate, but we wanted to have a highly discounted rate for our first group because we wanted to see how things would go and how we could best support you all and get feedback from you all. So it's $25 for the first group. However, when you sign up, you don't have to pay $25 right away. It's just completing an interest form. So I will throw it over to AJ and they'll tell you a little bit about how to move forward.
Thank you so much. I am going to share this little thing here so that people can see as well as hear this really important information. July 31st, 2023, that is a Monday, and that's going to happen at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and 6 p.m. That's Central Eastern Standard Time, if I remember. Yes. CEST. If I messed that up, I apologize. So again, that's July 31st, 2023. That is a Monday. And this is you can apply, as Janelle was saying, you can apply through bit.ly. That's bit.ly/ND Groundwork. And here's a QR code as well that takes you to that page to facilitate that process for you. We are just so excited to have everybody join in. So get those applications in, send that over there, ask us questions, ask questions down in comments. If you have questions for us, go ahead and send those to us. We're happy to answer those and see all of you there and see where this takes us. I'm a little bit um, without words because I am just so excited about this and so honored that Janelle reached out and asked me to be part of this huge project. Thanks, Janelle. You're muted, I think.
I apologize. Thank you for agreeing to join on and having the insight of folks who do international gatherings is really helpful. So I'm really excited about this first group. Now, something that we didn't specifically mention is the reason that we are having folks apply or show interest is because we have limited spots. There's only 4 of us, and so there's only so many smaller groups that we can facilitate. Each group is only going to have 6 to 8 people in it. So we have very limited spots. So it's very important that you go ahead and complete the interest form quickly. We are going to have a pretty quick cutoff here in about a week. So it's very important that you go ahead and complete the interest form. Another reason that we are doing interest forms is so that the sharing circle can be as productive as possible. So we want to make sure that it is an inclusive space so that it represents what the indie community actually looks like. And so that's another reason why we're having a interest form where we can kind of get a good mix of people in each group to make sure that it is as productive and inclusive as possible. So does anyone have any questions, comments, feedback? You can pop them in the chat if you want.
We are getting lots of excitement in the comments area. We don't have any questions so far, but we are getting a lot of people who are very excited. Comments like, "This sounds promising," and "This is so exciting," and awesome. It is.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad y'all are excited like we are excited because we really feel like this is a great opportunity to create something that's going to solidify the foundation of the neurodiversity movement for a long time. And we're glad to get something like this started and create a space for sharing that is safe, that is inclusive, and helps us to heal and grow. So thank you all. Carry forward that excitement. I want y'all to go ahead. Don't wait. Go ahead and fill out the interest form now. It's just the interest form. You will not be charged until we reach out to you and say you're in the group. So just go ahead and fill out the interest form. Another thing is we want to know how many people are interested so we know how to move forward with future groups. So even if you're not going to be able to attend on the 31st, but you feel like you're going to want to participate in these groups, go ahead and fill out an interest form, and you can just put in the comments that you're not going to be able to attend this one, but you still want to be on the list. So make sure you fill it out, and make sure after you fill it out, share this event so people will know how to sign up with all the neurodivergent folks that you know.
Absolutely. And we will send out an email for those who fill out the application form. We will send out an email that has further information for you that gives you dates and times and all of that information. Will let you know when payment would be expected for those who are invited for this one, right? Just because you don't get in this one doesn't mean that you won't be invited for future ones. Again, we are looking at that interest, which will decide the supports that we have in place, the people that we bring in. We don't want to have 25 people sitting in a circle. We want to have small groups where people are able to interact and speak and really process everything. So that's why it's a smaller group this time. And again, if you don't get in this time, don't worry about it, because there are those opportunities for other future um, opportunities.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thanks again, Janelle.
Thank you, AJ, and thanks everyone who joined us today. Thanks for going ahead and filling out the form and for sharing and for spreading the excitement. We will be back towards the end of this week for another info session. So if you think of questions between now and then, or you think of insights or comments, be sure to attend our next info session. And also, you can send information to us either by messaging us or by emailing better@bridgesflc.com.
And I will drop that here in comments.
Sounds good. Well, everyone, we really enjoyed giving you this brief introduction to ND Groundwork. We hope that you're as excited as we are, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Y'all take care and have a great week.